Hey guys, this is your week 15 overview video. We are on the second to last week of the semester, due December 12th. In this is chapter 15, as well as a study guide, and you guys have an extra credit opportunity. All right, so if you need just a few more points, this is a great way to do it. So obviously, chapter 15, you're going to read the chapter in the textbook, look at the supplemental material, and take the quiz. Okay, it's a true or false quiz, 2 attempts, not timed. I take the highest grade. Okay, pretty easy peasy. Then your final exam prep, which is really important. If you click in here, you're going to find a final exam study guide. So if you click on this, you can print this. Okay, it talks about what the student learning outcomes that you're going to be tested over. It shows you what you need to study, terms and concepts. Now, when I say terms, I'm not just simply meaning to define them. Yes, you need to know what they mean, but you also need to be able to analyze them in a situation and understand when they are being used within an example. So here are your terms. You're really going to want to study these inside and out. The other thing you're going to want to make sure you know is the geographical locations of the cultures that we studied in our textbook, okay? Because you're going to have a few questions about where certain cultures are located. Now, my suggestion is for you to print this off and then use the second part of your exam prep, which is this online glossary. So if you click on this, this gives you every single term that is associated with cultural anthropology, and you will be able to find any of those terms in here and get the actual definition, and then you can find them in your textbook and make sure you understand when they're being used as far as an example, okay? So this week you're going to do chapter 15, the reading and quiz. You're going to do your final exam prep, and then you guys have an extra credit opportunity. So your test, final exam, which is due on Tuesday the 14th, you're going to find that in week 16. It requires the Respondus Lockdown browser. Okay, this was a first step you should have done at the beginning of the semester. It was talked about, but in case you haven't done it and you want to receive extra credit, or if you already have done it and you still want to receive extra credit, you need to first click on these PDF instructions. All these links, okay, are available. If you're going to use your iPad, you want to click here. If you are going to use your computer, you want to click on this link. When you click on it, it's going to take you to the download page and it'll help you install it, okay? This is not a program that's going to harm your computer. What the lockdown browser does is it creates a web browser like Google or Safari, and once you click on it and you get into your test, you cannot move. You cannot look up a different website. You can't print anything. You can't copy and paste anything. You are stuck in that test until you are done and you close out of that browser. Okay, so it's a security measure. It helps keep the integrity of the test. You have to have Respondus Lockdown browser. So you're not going to be able to take the test if you don't have this. So you're going to want to download it and then take a screenshot of the downloaded browser and upload it to this assignment. So if you click in here, you can go ahead and upload a picture right here under Browse File. I do need y'all to be aware that the lockdown browser doesn't work with Chromebooks. So if you currently use a Chromebook, you're going to want to make plans to take the test another way. A great plan would be to come up here to the campus and use one of our computers in our computer labs. All right, they all have Respondus Lockdown browser on them, and they are available for use Monday through Friday. Okay. If you choose to use the computer labs, you are welcome to write that in the submission box. You can simply say, I'm going to come up to the campus and use the computer labs to take my test. I will give you extra credit points. However, if the due date comes and you're like, I can't take the test because I'm having trouble with the Respondus Lockdown browser on my computer, I will take your extra credit points away because you are not doing what you told me you said you were going to do, which is take it at the computer lab. Okay, so be aware of that. So this week, again, chapter 15, study for your final, and then do this extra credit, get that lockdown browser downloaded, okay? Quick look ahead, I will have another video under week 16, but this is not a full week, this is just a few days. This is going to have your final exam. If you click in it right now, you're going to notice there's nothing in there. That's because the exam will not be available until December 9th, which is a Thursday. Once it becomes available, you will see it in this folder, okay? It will be a multiple choice test that requires the Respondus Lockdown browser. And you will have, I believe it's an hour to finish it. So it's not an open book test. You want to make sure you're studied and ready to take it before you take it. You just will not have time to look up a whole bunch of answers, okay? All right, so that's going to conclude week 15, chapter 15, study prep, and that extra credit opportunity. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.